Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for checking me out. We'll be starting our new playthrough of a game called Banishers, just came out. Today, and usually likes the game is accept. As you can see, this is my first time playing it. I normally like to play dialogue clarity would be raised. Now let's do it that way. Let's do headphone. Parallax, menus, display subtitles, boom, 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 subtitles, next. All right, let's get this new game going. Get right into it. I will be doing a full playthrough of this game. I was thinking about, I'm just be doing a full playthrough of this game. So sit back, relax, hit the notification bell so that you can go along this journey with me. And let's just do it on normal for now. Normally I do hard for a lot of these things. I'm gonna just do normal now, and then later on I'll change it if I can. Yeah, you can change difficulty whenever you want. So yeah, I just put it on hard for now, and if it's getting a little too easy, I'll make it harder. Let's get into it. Turn your headphones up. You know how the sound is in the comments down below also.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte.
Foreshadowing. It's called Banishers.
Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
What would you
Consider
savage?
our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror.
Person who's talking, Ghost is great.
Charles Davenport should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Like, he was the person who sent the letter. But basically, Savage, it's a... Both of them are husband and wife. They're banishers. At some point, she's going to die.
I'd hate to see January.
And he's the husband is going to be left with the choice of, does he continue to banish the souls to send them to their afterlife or send them to hell or whatever they're going to go? Or does he capture those souls and give them to his wife to make her stay alive? Because she becomes one of these souls that they're supposed to banish without question. So it makes him have to, like, make a lot of choices that he normally wouldn't have done had it not been his wife in the situation.
I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
Okay. She's supposed to be a much better banisher than me, though. But I'm guessing she gonna die doing this mission.
You'd better be at the tavern.
Like the foreshadowing
With a hot grog. Or two.
mentioned that this is a very dangerous mission. Otherwise, Charles would have did it himself. Okay.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Same controls as most other
How
games.
grim this place is.
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Pressing the knob to run. It wants me to just walk for now, though, since it didn't teach me to press the knob to run. But ain't nothing really to look at right here for me to be walking slow. Circle to crouch, probably. Oh no, it's X. Okay. To pass under. Circle is dodge. Oops. I just took a potion, I think. I press on square. Hope that don't come to bite me in the butt later. Whoa, 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 whoa. And just walk past this place.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
I mean, it's the only path across this this river.
Looks steady enough.
Oh.
Watch out!
Separated.
Ugh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices.
So in real life, you would just simply pick up this ladder
I can break my way through here.
and climb up there. Press R1 to destroy breakable elements. What's breakable? What's breakable? R1 to break through breakable elements. All right here. Okay. Jump across. Climb up. And I'm around. Oh. R1 deal a light attack, R2 deal a heavy attack.
You do not belong here.
L3 a lock
All
on.
right down there.
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
They might be good specters, keeping people out of the town. That a town is haunted. It's not an ominous tree. There's a path up here. What's this? Okay.
Ah, more wanderers.
Okay.
Behind you!
Okay.
As easy as falling off a box.
That's a weird saying.
Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Oh, a lot of blood in here. Attacking with your weapons fills the banish gauge. When the banish gauge is full, press X to banish your target.
Time to leave for good. Petty fiend.
So there was like a parry thing mechanic, like there's just regular block. They still take damage though. Like a parry, and I don't take any damage. Okay. Okay.
Well, you tried.
A note, damp and bloody. Perhaps these words will be lost in time, but I must write them. The date I cannot say. I know it's the month of June in the year 1695. I thought we would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again, and the golden wheat fields would ring with their laughter. Their mother now lies dead, and I shall join her soon. Something insidious walks the roads. Terrible spirits took us. New Eden is cursed. You who reads this now, I tell you, run.
These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
So it's him, he wrote it. They died. How'd they get a wheel down here? Like, where's the wagon? There's no road to go down here. Like, why'd they come down here? There's the wagon. That's not a safe place to like it. The water just from the rain come down there, and you just like sitting in a puddle of water now. Oh, R2 to deal a charge attack. Alpha Wanderer. Okay, I mean I see. 36. Normally I do 12. Normally does 24. Banish.
You do not belong here.
Okay.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
If Charles is alive, the Charles from the beginning that was talking said he was dead. That he was
Empty docks in a growing settlement.
scared to death.
Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
And like they're together, but she started teaching him how to be a banisher. New Eden Town. I heard Ghost Town.
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Yeah, brief location of current objective. We're due a lecture on the safety of marriage. Esther wouldn't dare. A pretty word for a set of shackles.
Pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
Your compass now indicates that you are inside an area investigation. Look for the inn. So it gets brighter if I'm going the right direction? No? Huh. You say marriage is a pretty word for a set of shackles. So there's people here. There's people walking around. Just it says inn is this way. This is the big building right there.
This must be the inn.
Doomsday has come. Something shiny over here. Are you Charles?
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher,
Pennington.
please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the
Serving
help.
woman.
She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Noosmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us?
Why is Charles not here?
Speak.
Sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
And leaving.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Okay, what about the curse?
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What do you mean trapped you? Yeah, what did Charles know?
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss this investigation, and his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task, and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
Okay. Is the town so empty?
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Okay.
Those who
Where'd they go?
left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
I'm guessing they'll come back.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Okay. You study demonology?
A demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all around.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
You're a demonologist, you
I am that. Faith.
and
I
what
want to
of
see what
They
the
have
other one
told me.
said.
We agreed it.
heroic work?
Indeed it is, madam.
I won't say. Well, let me see the other part. Okay.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, so we gotta go meet Guy, the other dude at the house. We gotta go talk to Mrs. Davenport. What's this? As announced at the last town hall meeting, I hereby close the King's Arms Tavern, leaving the key to the selectmen. There shall be no ale sold nor drunk until the curse is lifted and I return. The storerooms are locked, and so are the bedrooms. God bless. Charity Crugget. Okay. Anything upstairs? That all the rooms are locked? A selectman have the key. Big old building, there's only 3 rooms up here.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea
Okay, I
stones.
see now.
If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people are helpless.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
The compass indicates the direction and distance towards an object. Follow the yellow marker to meet with Esther. Go down. This way. Something shiny. Move, Red. Knock, knock.
Antea. Red.
What she look like? All tall and skinny and lanky.
Come in.
they made the lock so high?
I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
He thought we
What
weren't gonna
happened
come.
to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Huh. What about the governor?
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
So basically, they're all good people, just with issues of their own, like regular people.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse? It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Is there anything we should
Unless you
know
could tell me.
about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
Okay. Portrait? Oh. Interesting. Chronicle. Evolution. Inventory. Map. Wait, okay. So where do we come from? We came from down here, right? Yeah, we came shore here. We got separated. I had to go down here. We met back up. Walked past here. And then came into New Haven, New Eden. Ran forward to here. That was the end. Then we just ran to the left to come over here. Also overlooking the docks. Okay. Is that a church? All right, goodbye.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay
Hint
put.
obtained.
We'll find the way.
You've unlocked your first hint. It contains important information about the person it is linked to. You can refer to these hints at any given moment through your haunting cases menu. There was a hint? What's the hint? Oh, after seeing her husband's ghost, grieving widow Esther Davenport was deeply distressed. Understand why Charles lingers, investigate the study, investigate the bedroom. New Eden Town, and set out in search of new friend, the Reverend Charles Davenport. Many bad omens ready until at last reach New Eden. Okay. Go to study in a bedroom. Bundle of letters from Charles. My sweet Esther, I was down and yet you were there to support me. You are an angel from heaven to help me on my dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible. And yet I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden, and I am sorry to have you by my side, for I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quiet corner of this land, there to raise our children, but I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps you should go ahead while I defend our home. Think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me. To understand why a ghost lingers in the incarnate, you must gather hints about each involved inhabitant. Once the hints have all been uncovered, the inhabitant's intent is disclosed, and you may complete the investigation. Okay.
That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
So I gotta investigate the study in the bedroom. There's a lot of letters. My beloved Esther, 5th day of January. I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart as a delicacy on my palate, a sweet of which one cannot tire. At last we shall be together and together forever and ever, until the day many years from now, when we are old and at last death separates us. For only death can extinguish the love between us, and I am sure that not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I'll write to you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of letters and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. I'm thinking of you for your love. I'm thinking of you, your love forever, Charles. January 5th. February 21st. What was this one? August 12th, way later, 1694. Yeah. It was after a marriage. That first one I read. This was a little bit after the marriage. My sweet Esther, I can't tell you how much long to get home. This work in the mystical Scottish Highlands is exciting. I can't argue with that, but I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Through this experience, I will increase my knowledge, and all this I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me into these mysterious entrenchments that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this, for when I can see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know I can do anything, as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I am thinking of you, your love forever, Charles.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
Nothing right now.
We'll keep looking around.
I'll be here if you...
Okay. So the front door was here? Okay. Sadness and interval of study of the skill. Another printed book. Another letter? No. Letter from a neighbor. Maybe you're in the hearts.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Chess.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
How's this door locked, Esther? Mr. Bachelor? 1694. My dearest Charles. Letter from Eleanor Combs. How delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events you have experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer. Be it sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely, we cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and to take note of all of your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has so little presence in the New World. Any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend. Yours truly, Eleanor Combs.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
So, that wasn't a study. Okay, so upstairs we go. Little icon sounds go up.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
No, he was hiding his hair loss.
A precious king from a chess set protected by a glass dome. It's interesting.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Map. Atlas. Nothing else. Okay. What's this? Charles's notes. None on this side of the water and few on the other know that I came to New Eden as minister in order to pursue research into the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. And what strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I should never say the word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches, and if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. Charles' personal collection. Okay. Scribbled Bible verses. Job 7, 13 and 15. 13 through 15. When I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, then thou scarest me with dreams and terrifies me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling and death rather than my life. She comes to me in dreams.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Charles's notes. What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions, foreshadowing, is someone behind this? Who is the real target and what causes anger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot perdure.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Was worried about the influence of the threatening spirit had on the settler's dreams. Where do nightmares come from? Charles Davenport. I remember the teaching of my masters, may God bless their souls. Against the threatening unknown, when the common knowledge is not enough to understand the situation, the sagacious and pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of his art, the words, their meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with the nocturnal female horse, as in the French caucamar or the German Nachtmar. Mare here comes from 12th century Middle Dutch and means ghost or demon. A nightmare is not a puny fiend sneaking into their bedrooms to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirits, defined by its only purpose, to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon any living soul it may reach. According to my research, no occultist ever successfully banished a nightmare. But why? Could a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such entity, supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of his targets, to influence their thoughts and perception and make them endure their worst fear. Able even to bend the distance or alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmare its victims can't hope to escape from. Such a petrifying concept. I pray God with all my heart and soul that this is not what has risen upon us. How will we then escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information, but where to find them? Charles Davenport. Silver brooch habitually worn by Charles Davenport, engraved with a distinctive three-hilt sword.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
She hasn't been in here.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
More letters. Children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. 3 drops of lavender oil and chamomile infusion before sleep. Just help him go to sleep. Use lemon balm. My dear sister, Charles is dead. I sent a letter to Esther's sister. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I cannot attend the burial. The shame of it. How I have failed my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. I love Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Phew.
After seeing her husband's ghost, grieving widow Esther Davenport was deeply distressed. Exhausted by her grief, Esther was unable to leave the house to attend her husband's burial. Esther Davenport did not properly bid her husband farewell, and now suffers from it. Now a young widow who has lost her anchor and drifts unmoored on a sea of mourning.
Good woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther
understand why
never got
Charles-
to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Alright. He's not arrested because Esther isn't able to pass on yet. Or maybe he's still trying to cuss her out for not
Are you leaving already?
coming to her funeral.
We need to investigate the cemetery.
What will you do for my Charles?
Free him.
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it. But I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Okay, so to find a location on your next objective, open your map. It's all the way over here. So I could have went out her back door and got there. I guess that's that door that's locked, maybe. Instead, I need to go to the right and go around, follow the docks. Okay, so I think this might be a good spot to leave it. Good amount of time, in 50 minutes or so. Because I imagine when we get to the cemetery, it's going to start a whole new series of events that'll push this a lot longer. So when we come back, that's what we'll do. I'm gonna end the video here. Appreciate y'all checking me out. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in part 2.